So game guys. So good evening sa mga sALiNgPuSa natin na followers. Sa mga hindi pa nagpa-follow ng Facebook page at YouTube page natin. Yan. So follow nyo na. Huwag na kayong mahiya. Sige na naman oh. Yan. So sa mga kapusa o kamyaw. Ngayon po ay maglalaro tayo. Mag-i-stream tayo ng laro. Ito po ay lumang laro na. Yan, kung nakikita nyo sa screen natin, yan po yung Bastion. Yan. So, quick background, bakit natin siya i-stream? Matagal na siyang laro. Role-playing video game to. Hindi siya 5v5 parang ibang laro. So, na-publish siya noong 2011 pa. So, sobrang tagal na, di ba guys? Nag-publish ay Warner Bros. Pero, kaya natin ito i-stream kasi kung maririnig niyo yung sounds, yung effects, saka yung storyline niya is maganda talaga. Even though na siya lumang laro na siya, mas mababa yung specs na kailangan niya. Hindi ganun nagre-require na kagandahang computer. Okay siya. Pero kung gusto nyo matry is mag-download nyo naman siya. So hindi natin papahabain. Sisimulan na natin para makita nyo din kung bakit natin siya ini-stream. Kung bakit nasabi ko na maganda yung graphics, sound effects, storyline. Kayo na ang humusga. So, don't forget to follow and subscribe sa ating Facebook page at YouTube. Sige na, simulan natin ang Bastion. Yan. Kung mapapansin nyo, diba, sa right side, gumagalaw yung tao. Kasi nag-option tayo. So, story mode tayo, new game. Yan!
Proper story is supposed to start at the beginning. Ain't so simple with this one. Now here's a kid whose whole world got all twisted, leaving him stranded on a rock in the sky.
Guys, kung mapapansin nyo guys, parang siya, di ba, movie? Pero guys, yan ang mismo yung laro guys. Yan parang movie siya kanina kasi may nagsasalita habang gumagalaw ka. So, tingnan nyo guys, habang gumagalaw tayo may nagsasalita.
He gets up, sets off for the Bastion, where everyone agreed to go in case of trouble.
Kasi yan nyo guys, tumatas yung mga tinatapakan natin. Kasi parang pamilyar kayo sa mga palabas na Lost City. Yung mga lumang nawala yung mga island, ganon, or city, yan. Makapansin nyo, maangat siya, binubuhay niya yung area.
Ground forms up under his feet as it point the way. He don't stop to wonder why. Finds his lifelong friend just lying in the road.
So guys, yun nyo, may hammer tayo. Ito yung isa niyong kaibigan. Kung narinig niyo nagsasalita. Unin natin.
Well, it's a touching reunion. He sees what's left of the rippling walls. Years of work undone in an instant. In the calamity.
Diba guys, power? Kasi habang naglalakad siya, may nagsasalita. So guys, shoutout lang ulit kung di nyo pa na-follow ang Facebook page at YouTube channel na. Simulan nyo na i-follow guys para updated kayo dito.
That a survivor? No ma'am, it's a gas fella, forced out from underground. Kid pops him good. Fella got a piece of him though.
So, madalas sinisira natin yung mga item. Kung mapapansin nyo, may nakukuha tayong trap. Ayun o.
Kid just rages for a while. An old repeater falls out of the sky. Ain't a gift from the gods, but it'll have to do.
Pop Reaper. Diba guys, power?
Gotta hold her still to spin up the chamber.
So may specific siyang bala guys. Limited. Pero di naman nauubos. Mukhang only naman siya.
Kid's worked up quite a thirst by now, so that fountain looks real inviting.
So may fountain guys.
Sometimes you just need a drink.
Oh, kailangan natin uminom para mag-heal. Yan.
A school of squirts tunnels up around them. Must have fled here from the mines. Kid finds a memento from a girl he knew. Always used to
Crystal
fancy her.
Barret. Kalaban. Maharap. So, inom tayo ulit. Tapos kuha tayo ng heal. Salute. Diba guys, napansin yung ganda ng graphics? Saka ng sound effects.
He sets foot inside one of sALiNgPuSa's famous watering holes. Inside's old Rondi, the bartender. The calamity got him before his drinking did.
So guys, diba ang lupit? Story. May tayo na yung bartender.
Then Kid finds his trusty shield.
Ayun o, bato na siya. So may shield tayong bullhead shield. Oh. Shit. Oh, may defense
The security takes him for a petty thief.
Ah, may bantay daw. Paano yan? Siguro sasalagin natin yan. Tayin natin. Tapos bumabalik. Ah, bababalikin natin. Paano? Para masira. Oh,
Clang! Shield saves his hide.
lalapit guys. Nalik natin. Mukhang maraming kalaban ah. Na-instant sila.
Windbags start turning up for last call.
Try na natin bago sila mabuhay. Hop! Hop! Hindi natin yung heal. Hop! Hop! Diba? Tower. May heal. May heal.
More squirts start coming out of the woodwork.
Madami. Ah! What?
A big old fella pops out in front of the
Oh,
kid.
laki na. Laki, laki.
Them windbags are playing for
Run!
keeps.
Run! Control! Kailangan natin mag-heal. Dami. Ah! 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 So guys, kailangan natin! Ah!
Kid sees the way to the Bastion out the window.
Naubos yung...
It's a bit of a drop.
Naubos yung heal natin guys. Nasira kaya?
Rondi always wanted his ashes scattered here.
Nascattered. Sorry guys, sorry. Nascattered. Yun na yung
He
guys,
gets a
diba?
good look at things on his way
Simple
down.
lang. So guys,
He lands on top of a breaker's bow, and it ain't broke.
may bow. So guys, may tayo naman yung first part. Okay siya, diba? So, ayan. May bago tayong item po. Uy, may ipon. Pak! Ah! Ganun! Ah, diba guys, pwede?
Kid spies a good perch for some target practice.
Oh.
He knows he should draw the string all the way back. Right back at you.
Diba? Sabog siya guys. Panes. May item
kid pockets a memento from a breaker, once the fastest man in the land.
So guys,
Good news is the emergency defenses still work. Bad news is they're aiming for the kid.
mas maganda pagparating guys. Doon natin bibirahin. Papansin nyo, bumabalik. Patay, dalawa sila patay. World week.
Picks up a few pointers from a
Oh
dusty
guys,
old
world
town.
week. World
He's a mighty
week.
fast learner.
Dami natin ngayon. At pala, nag-heal muna tayo bago natin kinuha. Para di sayang. World week. Oh. Mamatay tayo.
He finds the distillery, right next to the arsenal. Tough part of town.
Papansin nyo guys, yung mga pagkain. Heal din siya eh. So, pasok na tayo.
One sip of the spirits in that distillery, and the kid'll feel like a new man.
Tignan natin to. Map.
The arsenal's where the kid can pick the best tools for the job.
Okay na yan guys. Dyan muna tayo. Let's go. Where are we?
Some of them squirts birthing like crazy in a couple of corn bins.
Kita nyo guys, ganda ng graphics. Tapos, switch natin, switch.
An old ferry barge sends the kid on his way. The Bastion's real close now.
Pupunta na tayo sa Bastion. Dapat sakto natin. Alam mo ha? Oh, dali. Tayo. Kain natin ito ba? Ewan ko na ba sabihin. Something
Kid
heavy.
takes a chunk of alloy. Smell of barley and spoiled blueberries fills the air. Scumbags. Kid maybe shouldn't have done what he just did. Wasn't long before the kid could loose an arrow, strong and true.
Oh, lumilit siya.
Robs a scumbag of his
May
last
malaki
meal.
din.
Kid puts him out of his misery.
Panalo. Medyo kinabahan tayo. Tagal na natin di nalalaro to.
He finds the core to the wharf district.
Uy, core.
He steals the city's heart. Might as well.
Guys, tingnan nyo. Nakuha natin yung heart ng city. Kaya ang nangyayari,
Kid
nasisira
has a
ng
feeling he
city.
better get a move on. The place is starting to fall.
Bibilisan natin guys. Nasisira ng city. Baka abutan tayo dito.
Kid just keeps running.
Ano to? Ay, baka dinarap ko na wala. Dami. So guys, kung makikita nyo, mamadali tayo.
Goes down toward the bastion.
Nilaglag tayo.
Now the kid sees something stranger still. His mind races.
Nasa na tayo? Nasa Bastion na tayo.
Did anybody else survive?
Okay. Nalaglag
Sure
tayo.
enough, he finds another. He finds me.
Ito yung nagsasalita,
We
guys.
talk for a spell. There's a bit of the Bastion's power in that crest, enough to point the way to the cores.
So, kung mababansin nyo, guys.
All I tell him is to set that core of his on the monument there, then watch. I try to let the kid down gently. This is the Bastion, all right, except no one else showed up.
So, nasa Bastion na tayo, guys. Talagyan natin yung Death Park.
And just like that, the Bastion comes alive. Starts growing again, growing stronger. Kid's gotta put its power to good use. Now the Bastion can send him even farther into the wild unknown.
So, guys, kung napapansin nyo, bubuhayin natin yung Bastion.
Kid ponders what to build.
Ayan,
Makes time to sample spirits from my personal supply.
Ayan, mag-build tayo mag-give ng item. Ayan, critical hit kailangan.
Dread rums brewed from swamp weeds, so its effect is as bold as its flavor.
So, I think wala na. Kailangan natin kumuha ng mga
Kid
items.
don't know what's out there waiting for him.
Kung kailangan natin kumuha ng mga item para patuloy na
Ain't
mabuhay.
always much to say.
Mabuhay yung Bastion. So, dito tayo siguro
The
mag-business.
Skyway. Now the kid can ride the wind to distant lands.
So, tayo pupunta. Sige ba dito? Moving ground, yun tayo. Dito ba tayo galing kanina? May meron sa baba? Wala pa. So, malaki-laki map to, guys. Kung mapapansin nyo, guys, itong i-stream natin is mahahati sa part by part. Kasi medyo malaki to, hindi naman natin pwede tapusin ng isang araw to. Hindi tayo nag-addict. Yan. Core detected. Siguro, ayan, mapapansin nyo. Ito, dito tayo galing. Dahil nakuha natin yung core para mabuhay yung Bastion, namatay na yung island. Ito, kukunin natin yung core ng island para alam nyo na, mabuhay yung Bastion. Sige, try pa tayo ng isa. Tapos, sa susunod na ulit.
Now he lands at the intersection between bad and wrong.
We are the intersection between bad and wrong.
Ought to be a core down one of these twisted streets. But which one? He heads for the squirt steps. Won't be no field trip this time.
Salamat dito, guys.
Hopes he'll never see one again. They say even the most rambunctious squirts can be tamed. Squirts don't make the best of friends, but they can be useful in a pinch. No sign of the core here. At least the kid got something for his trouble. Scumbag can digest just about anything. Except for this. It's quick for slicing and light enough to throw. Them squirts just don't know when to quit. No white gas fellas all dress alike. Kids wondering the same thing. And there it is, but it's locked down tight in an alloy cage. A blustery old foreman is keeping his fellas in check, almost like he's showboating for the crowd. Pass out in the middle of the workman ward. And now there's a new marshal in town. He hears the whole place groan, but it's too tough to fall. Might as well check the other side streets before leaving this hole.
So guys, di siya malakas pa yung city. Di siya basta-basta bumabagsak.
He heads for the east side, where windbags used to keep the local forge. Somehow that old forge is still standing.
Kaya naman ito. Di na-open tayo. Kaya. Di na-open na tayo.
Inside the forge, Key can fine-tune those instruments of his. Kid's lifelong friends looking fit to keep on fighting. With a good length of meat gut, that bow's like new again. Odd place to find the likes of Percy the Snitch. Never much cared for that big wide grin of his. He heads for the biggest dump in town, Scumbag Alley. oldest scumbag of them all, Gershel. The Calamity ain't done much for Gershel's sunny disposition. Kid cuts up Gershel like a pineapple. Old scumbag didn't feel a thing. Kid's ready to go, and his ticket out's right where he started. The rest of the path is gone for good, and his city crest won't bring it back. He comes back, just like I knew he would. The core hums in his pack. The monument's calling for it. The windbags used to be alright, then the Calamity took the floor out from under him. Kid does it again. Only fair he decides what we build next. The Bastion's a place of peace, but we can hold our own if we have to. A bow and a machete, every bit as effective as the fancier stuff. Picked up traces of other cores while the kid was out.
Guys, nakuha natin yung dalawang core. Time check is 7:49 ng gabi. Tutuloy pa tayo. Isa pang core. Isang core na lang guys, tapos out na muna tayo. Tuloy na natin yung sa susunod na part. Dito tayo. Ay, dito. Kita niyo yung graphics guys. Simple lang, diba? Pero plastic.
In better days, the melting pot was sealed tighter than the skin on a squirt.
Darog sila. Nabagsakan.
Of all the plans to survive the Calamity, it had to be stab weeds.
Nakakatulog yan.
If there's a core, he figures it ought to be deeper down.
Nahulog pa. Ano ba yan?
Blasted things hurt like a broken heart. He cuts down every stab weed like there's gonna be a prize for it. Core's stuck inside one of those fancy cages. Some of the stuff lying around is downright dangerous. He throws a switch. Now what could possibly go wrong?
Oh, mukhang may kalaban.
Quite a bit, as it turns out. The cage starts lifting from the core ever so slow. All Kid can do is wait. Shipments start falling in. Not every squirt's born bad. Some spring to the kid's defense. Judging by the movement of the cage, it's gonna take a little while. scumbags don't take kindly to interlopers.
Sakit.
Even some gas fellas take his corner. Heard he popped that mean old foreman. At this rate, maybe 5 more minutes, maybe 30. Hard to tell.
Ayaw bumukas, tagal. Dami nakatagal. Dapat nag-shift tayo.
Squirts get real territorial around the core.
Dami.
Then a shipment of free samples shows up. One thing's for sure, that cage is awful heavy. It ain't all bad, as the kid finds some spices from the motherland, tax-free. It's a troublesome scene to be sure. A few moments left, and the core goes free. 10, 9, 8, 7, you give or take a few seconds. Finally, the core's within reach. And done. He's got it. Just gotta get to the nearest barge. Ain't no easy way out of this mess.
Bye-bye. May sumama na isa. Kita niyo guys, may sumama na isa. Sama natin siya sa Bastion.
I still remember the look on his face after that one.
Kahit sa katawan na.
The old world's finished, but the new world's just getting started.
May bago na tayo. Tayo tayo ng forge. Yun
A lot of things need fixing up in this world, and we can start right here. Turns out those old bones still have some spark in them.
Wala pa.
The little Zolwood oil and that blade shines like a light.
Maganda yung equip natin yung ano. Tagal yung ano. Pana-pana. Tagal yung pana. Ay. Iba yan.
Squirt cider will toughen you right up. Too bad about the musty aftertaste. Folks voyaged across the boundless sea to found sALiNgPuSa. It was good living here for a while.
May tayo ng item. Bakit to? Maganda to mabilis. Okay.
The repeater and machete, favorite choices of the Ura hunters we once fought.
So guys, stop muna tayo. Ito yung magiging part 1 natin. Sa mga hindi pa nagpapalo ng page natin, sa Facebook at sa YouTube, subscribe na kayo. Kung gusto nyo maging updated, like nyo lang ang ating page at click nyo lang ang bell button sa ating YouTube channel para updated tayo kapag may mga bago tayong uploads. Guys, follow na kayo. So, kita-kita na lang ulit sa susunod na paglalaro natin, guys.